Hey there, how you doing? My name is Donald Flagg from Crossing Over Sober House, and I'm here to answer a couple questions from you. And one of the important questions that I get asked all the time is, how do I know that I'm sending my loved one, or how do I know that I'm going to a clean or good sober house? So I got 7 things that you should look for to determine if this is the right sober house for you. So one of the first things that I want to talk about is the cleanliness of the house. This is really big. So you may say, well, how do I know if the house is clean? Listen, take the recommendations. Take the time to go check out the house and see what it looks like. If a sober house isn't clean, it's very well probably a good recommendation that it's not run right. It's probably not clean. I tell the guys all the time, our living environment is a reflection of how we're living our lives today. So take the time, go check out the sober house, make sure it's clean, kitchen, living room, bedrooms, how the guy's living. Another one is really important is house management. What does that look like? Does the house manager have recovery time? What is the length of his recovery time? How long has he been in? Does he work the program? How long has he been on staff? Is he a new guy? Does he have experience handling guys coming into the program? You should ask these questions about the house manager because that's going to be the person that's going to be around, influence your loved one the most while there's nobody else there. The other thing is MASH certified. Make sure the house is MASH certified. It means that it's been inspected, that the living conditions have been up to par with the state. There's not overcrowding in the rooms. They have all the fire extinguishers. They have the Narcan kits. They have the exit signs. There's a plethora of requirements that a house has to go through to be MASH certified. You can also check with MASH too to see if a house has any grievances filed against it. Really great, important piece. The next one, meetings. What are the minimum requirements for the meetings? What does that mean? That means what is the standard that the house sets for expectations for those living in it to meet the meeting's recommendations? Some have 3, some have 1. The only requirement to be in the house is to go to 1 meeting a week. So depending on where your loved one sits or depending on what you think is a good meeting for you, might be a healthy accountability partner to know that you're signing up for a place that holds you accountable to going to meetings, or at least has meetings that are a requirement for your loved ones to go to. The next ones, what are the house rules? This is really important. It's good to get a good recommendation, to look at the house rules, to see what they are, to see what the expectations are of your loved ones or of yourself checking in. They can vary from 12 to 32. Some are really in depth, some are not, but get a good understanding of the house rules because these are the conditions of which you're going to be living by, or the expectation that you feel to hold accountable for your loved one. Really important. The other one, location. Where's the location of the house? Is it next to a bus station? Is it accessible to cars or trains? Is it in the middle of nowhere? And if your loved one doesn't have a license, is this going to be conducive to their recovery? If you put them somewhere where there's no trains, no transportation, but it's out in the middle of nowhere, it's not really a good place and you're not really setting yourself or the loved one up for the best success. So check that out. Is it in the middle of the city? Is that not a good environment for your loved one? Maybe you want to take them out into the suburbs to slow down things. Or maybe you want to get them into a location that's right on top of the train stations, right on top of the bus stations, so they can have access to their meetings, access to employment, and have the opportunity to get up on their feet. The next one is really important, feedback. What are people saying about the sober house? What have you heard? Ask around in the industry. Make some phone calls. Check it out. And if you're a parent or a loved one, go to Learn to Cope meetings. Go to any of these meetings. Go to more. See what people are hearing or saying about them. And if your loved one's in a facility, that's a good time to ask, what have you heard about this sober house? And what is the representation or the reputation of this sober house? So check it out. Those are 7 things that you should check out. Cleanliness, house management, MASH certified, what are the meetings requirements, what are the house rules, location, and last but not least, feedback. 7 things to find out if you're checking into a good sober house. This is Donald Flagg coming at you from Crossing Over. Click down on the button below for more information. Continue to watch the videos. And if you have any questions that you'd like maybe me to answer, go to our website page at crossingoversoberhouse.com and hit the button and leave your comments, and I'll be quick to answer them as fast as I can. Have a great day. I can't, but we can. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.